From a small village to becoming the cybersecurity king, the untold story of Jay Chaudhry. Imagine a small village at the foothills of the Himalayas. Neither the road facilities nor the reliability of electricity nor the environment was like the cities, and there were no dreams of Silicon Valley before any child. The son of a farmer family is growing up amid soil, fields, hard work and limited resources. There is no wealth in the house, but there is a sparkle for studies in his eyes. That child does not know that one day his name will be taken among people with even more wealth than big Indian origin leaders like Google CEO Sundar Pichai and Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella. The fear starts here, because coming out of such an environment and making a mark in the world's most competitive technology industry is not easy. And curiosity is born right here. What exactly did Jay Chaudhry build that placed him at the forefront of America's richest Indian origin entrepreneurs? Today, Jay Chaudhry is the founder, chairman and CEO of Zscaler. Zscaler is a cloud security company that helps companies use the internet, cloud apps, and digital systems securely. In today's era, when employees are working from the office, home, airport, hotel, and any corner of the world, old security walls become weak. Understanding this changing world, Jay Chaudhry looked at cybersecurity in a new way. He thought that instead of keeping security locked in old hardware boxes, it could be delivered from the cloud. This very thinking later became the strength of Zscaler. Zscaler's official leadership profile also describes him as the founder of a global cloud security company and a visionary entrepreneur in the cybersecurity sector. Jay Chaudhry was born in India. In many sources, his birth year is stated as 1958, and his childhood is believed to be associated with Pano village in the Una district of Himachal Pradesh. His family was from a farming background. Basic facilities in the village were very limited. According to the IIT Bhu Global Alumni Network, facilities like electricity and running water were not available in his village for a long time, and education became the way to change his life. Imagine, for the child who started his studies in a village, there was no startup culture, no venture capital, and no global tech exposure. But perhaps this lack became his strength. When resources are scarce, a person either loses to the circumstances or makes the circumstances their trainer. Jay Chaudhry chose the second path. He did not consider studies just a degree but an escape route. For him, books were the passport to get out of the village. Jay Chaudhry studied engineering at Banaras Hindu University, which is known today as IIT Bhu Varanasi. After this, he went to America for higher studies. He earned advanced degrees related to engineering and computer science from the University of Cincinnati. In various profiles, mention is also made of his Harvard Business School executive education background. Reaching America was not just a geographical shift for him, it was also a mindset shift. Moving out of a small village in India, he reached a world where technology was rapidly changing industries. In America, he started with a corporate career. He worked in engineering, sales, marketing and management roles in big companies like IBM, Unisys and NCR. This phase was very important because it was here that he learned to look at technology through the eyes of business. Many people remain just engineers, many remain just managers, but Jay Chaudhry combined both worlds. He understood the product, the customer, the market and the risk. But the real turning point came when he left a safe corporate career and took the path of entrepreneurship. In 1996, along with his wife Jyoti Chaudhry, he started an internet security company named SecureIT. This was the time when the internet was spreading rapidly, but security was not yet that mature. Companies were going online, but they also had the fear of how to save data, networks and systems. SecureIT was the answer to this fear. Later, SecureIT was acquired by VeriSign. This became Jay Chaudhry's first big entrepreneurial success. Even after SecureIT, he did not stop. He built technology and security-focused companies like CoHarbor, CipherTrust and Air Defense. Air Defense was a company related to wireless security which was acquired by Motorola in 2008. These startups made Jay Chaudhry a serial entrepreneur. This means he was not a person who would sit back after succeeding once. He repeatedly saw new problems in the market, built solutions, established companies, and then moved toward the next big need. Then came the period of 2007 to 2008. The world was moving toward cloud computing. Companies were moving out of their data centers and toward internet-based services, SaaS applications, and a mobile workforce. But cybersecurity was still stuck in the old model. Firewalls, VPNs, and on-premise appliances were built for that world where employees sat inside the office network. Jay Chaudhry saw that in the future, the employee would work from anywhere, the application would be in the cloud, and security would also have to go into the cloud. From this thinking, the foundation of Zscaler was laid. According to the Forbes profile, Jay Chaudhry founded Zscaler in 2008 and the company went public in March 2018. Understand the idea of Zscaler in simple language? In the old days, a company used to build a digital wall all around its office. Imagine the office is a fort and the firewall is its wall. But when employees started working from home, from mobile, from the airport and from cloud apps, that fort model became weak. Zscaler said that security would be provided from the cloud between the user and the application. This means where the user is, where the application is, that's where security will connect. This approach is also linked to zero trust security, where no user or device is automatically trusted. Instead, every access is verified. Zero trust means do not trust anyone blindly. Verify every access. This concept is very important in cybersecurity today because attacks do not just come from the outside. Sometimes they come from a compromised device, sometimes from a stolen password, sometimes from phishing, and sometimes from an insider risk. Zscaler's platform gives companies services like secure internet access, private application access, cloud protection, and data security. This is the reason why Zscaler became a big name in modern enterprise security. The growth of Zscaler also rapidly increased Jay Chaudhry's wealth. The company is Nasdaq listed and is considered a major player in the cloud security market. In 2025, the Indian Express, citing Forbes, stated Jay Chaudhry's net worth was $17.9 billion and also wrote that he is the founder and CEO of Zscaler and the company went public in 2018. According to the Forbes profile, he and his family hold significant ownership of Zscaler, although the exact percentage may change with market fluctuations and filings. This is where the story of comparison comes in. Sundar Pichai and Satya Nadella are counted among the world's most powerful corporate leaders. Companies like Google and Microsoft run under their leadership. But in terms of wealth, the founder advantage is very big. Jay Chaudhry built his own company and kept ownership in it. This very ownership made his net worth very large. Wealth is created from a CEO's salary, but an empire is built from founder equity. This difference takes Jay Chaudhry ahead of many famous CEOs in wealth rankings. This point is very important for the audience. Being the CEO of a company and being the founder-owner of a company are different things. Sundar Pichai and Satya Nadella are superstars of global technology, but they are not the founders of Google or Microsoft. Jay Chaudhry built Zscaler, grew it, made it a public company, and kept significant ownership in it. Therefore, when the market value of the company increases, the value of his shares also increases. This is the real wealth multiplier of entrepreneurship. In 2025, in Forbes America's Richest Immigrants list, Jay Chaudhry was included among the top Indian origin names. According to reports, his net worth was estimated at around $17.9 billion, and he remained a prominent name among the richest Indian American immigrant billionaires. This list also included global technology giants like Elon Musk, Sergey Brin, and Jensen Huang. Affairs Cloud, citing the Forbes list, stated that the number of India-born billionaires was highest in America, and Jay Chaudhry was included in the top 10 richest immigrant billionaires. But Jay Chaudhry's story is not just about wealth, it is also a story of timing. He caught on to cybersecurity when the internet was growing. Then he caught on to cloud security when cloud computing was becoming mainstream. In today's world of AI, remote work, data privacy and cyber attacks, security has become more important than ever. Every company, whether it is a bank, a hospital, a government office, or a startup, is serious about data protection. A cyber attack is no longer just a technical problem, it has become a problem of business survival. Zscaler sells the solution to this fear. If a hacker locks a company's data, not just the files stop, the entire business can stop. If customer data is leaked, the reputation can be ruined. If an employee clicks on a phishing link, the attacker can reach deep inside. Therefore, cybersecurity is no longer a luxury but a necessity. Jay Chaudhry understood long ago that as large as the internet becomes, the need for security will become just as large. There is another lesson in his journey, the immigrant mindset. When a person moves from a small village to another country, they have less of a safety net. They have to prove themselves repeatedly. Language, culture, competition, financial pressure, everything is new. But this very pressure creates extraordinary hunger in many people. Jay Chaudhry worked a job in America, then did entrepreneurship, then built companies one after another. This success was not overnight. It was the result of many decades of learning, risk, and discipline. The role of his wife Jyoti Chaudhry is also important in this story. At the start of Secure IT, they together put their life savings at risk. In any founder's journey, family support is a very big factor. When businesses started leaving a stable salary, the risk is not just to the individual, but to the entire family. Jay and Jyoti took this risk together. This is the reason why their story becomes not just a story of individual success, but also a story of partnership and shared conviction. The success of Zscaler shows that to build a big business, a glamorous idea is not always necessary. Cybersecurity might seem boring to a common audience. It doesn't have a flashy consumer app, no viral social media platform, and no entertainment product. But in the business world, the thing that becomes most valuable is the one that solves a big problem. Companies want secure internet, secure cloud access, and data protection. Zscaler solves this invisible problem. Invisible security makes the visible growth of the digital economy possible. Jay Chaudhry often stays away from the public spotlight. His name does not appear in the headlines every day like Elon Musk. He is not associated with social media drama or a celebrity founder image. But his wealth and the impact of his company show that there are also silent builders in the world. Those who speak less but build systems. Those who do not become headlines but change industries. Jay Chaudhry is such an entrepreneur. For an Indian audience, his story is very powerful, because this story tells us that small villages, limited resources, and an ordinary background are not the limits of success. If there is education, timing, risk-taking, and the ability to understand the right problem, a place can be made even in the world's toughest industry. But this story does not teach shortcuts. It shows that first comes study, then skill, then experience, then risk, then patience, and then the compounding of ownership. Today, when cybersecurity, AI, cloud computing, and digital payments are also growing rapidly in India, Jay Chaudhry's story becomes even more relevant. In the coming time, India will also need such founders who do not just seek quick valuations by building apps, but solve deep technology problems. There are enormous opportunities in areas like cybersecurity, data privacy, cloud infrastructure, AI safety, and enterprise software. Jay Chaudhry showed that being of Indian origin is not a barrier to building a global company. It can become a strength. But the biggest emotional point of this story is right where the journey began. A small village, limited facilities, a farmer family, and a child moving forward by holding on to education. If that child had made his circumstances an excuse, the story might have ended right there. But he made education a ladder, America an opportunity, corporate experience training, and entrepreneurship a mission. Today that mission stands as Zscaler among the world's major cybersecurity companies.
If this video has taught you something new, or if you feel this information should reach more people, don't forget to like and share the video. Your small share can become valuable and useful information for someone else. If you have any questions related to this topic, or if you would like to share your opinion with us, be sure to write in the comment box. We read every question and suggestion from you, because your feedback inspires us to create better content. And if you want to keep receiving such interesting and reliable information about business, the economy, and the world in the future, then don't forget to subscribe to our channel GRT Business and also press the bell icon so that you get notifications of every new video directly. At GRT Business, we always strive to provide you with accurate, balanced, and reliable information. Our news and analysis are prepared based on information obtained from various news agencies, public sources, and public opinion. We make every effort to verify and validate each fact as much as possible. But in case of any possible error or dispute, the responsibility lies with the respective sources. Our only aim is to present you with a correct and trustworthy perspective so that you can understand any topic better.